Hey guys, what's going on? It's Frank Nitty with another video recap. I'm gonna be talking about Green Bay's loss to Atlanta 33 to 32. So, if you're a fan of offense, then you're definitely gonna love watching this game because let's be honest, that's all it was. Both offenses, pretty much going up and down the field on both defenses that aren't very good. Yeah, I know there were some stops here and there. I'm not gonna say that they just scored every single time they had the ball, but you know that the last team, it was just all about whichever team scored last was the team that was going to win the game, because you know these defenses were not talented enough to make key stops. So congrats to the Falcons, and congrats to Falcons fans here on YouTube. You know, guys like Sports Live and the ATL and others. You know, there's no hate between our fan base, our two teams. So no reason to get angry or throw shots, nothing like that. You guys just made enough plays to win this game. Now, like I said, both defenses were just blah. Atlanta coming into this game was the third worst defense in the NFL. Packers coming to this game without three starting corners and no Clay Matthews. So yeah, it was gonna be one of those games, man. Packers failed to create pressure on Matt Ryan's or even throw him off his rhythm. We did do a good job of Julio Jones not letting him shred us like he did the last time we played. I mean, he caught a couple of passes in the first quarter, and that was it. Yeah, he was pretty much, a non-factor for the rest of the game, which I'm happy about. I'm not sure if it had anything to do with him eventually getting hurt. I don't know what the case is, but we took him out of the game, and I'm at least happy about that. By playing mainly just two deep safeties, but we exposed the middle of the field way too much, and that killed us in the end. And I'm disappointed because I wanted the defense to get a stop, man. I really did, because with such a little time left, really, we weren't gonna have enough time to drive down the field. It was really just up to D to get that stop at the end, and they couldn't do it. We all know that Aaron Rodgers isn't known for any memorable four-quarter game-winning drive, so I just knew the game was over as soon as the Atlanta scored that last touchdown, because I just didn't think that the offense was going to be able to get downfield in time to even get in field goal range. Now, like I said, getting back to the injuries again, no Clay Matthews, three corners out on defense, offense just as bad with no Cobb and no Ty Montgomery, no Lacey, no Starks, and no Cook. We are just banged up, man, and this is why I hated that early bye week. This is the reason why. Guys are just banged up. They're just going down left and right, having no time to heal, and it's really killing us. But still, going up against a bad defense in Atlanta, the offense put up 32 points. So you might say that they put in enough effort. They did. I'm proud of those guys for the way they played. I am. I tweeted out and said that, hey, if they were able to win this game somehow, I'll be so happy with all these injuries that we have. But got to keep in mind that these injuries can't be used as an excuse. I mean, and we still had a chance to win this game. We only lost by 1 point. Okay, so we can't use that as an excuse. And Atlanta was just able to do enough to win the game. Like I said, even though Atlanta's defense isn't that great, there were still times that Aaron still struggled to find a few wide receivers, which really hurt our offense in the second half. I love how we were spreading the ball around a little bit in the first half, but then we just got away from it in the second half. And it just seemed like only Devontae Adams was playing wild out. He caught 12 balls, another game over 10 receptions, but only for 74 yards. A lot of those catches were short throws that went for no gains or a couple of yards. Jordy caught 4 for 94 with his best catch happening in the first quarter, which was one of the biggest plays we had all season. But then he quickly faded out of offense for the rest of the game. He just, once again, just was a non-factor. So, it would have been great to get this win on the road banged up, but we couldn't do it. I'm disappointed in the defense for not making plays or creating turnovers. And I feel like we're missing that the most. I miss those days when our secondary were ball hogs, picking off quarterbacks every game. It felt like now it seems we can't get any turnovers at all. The defensive backs have been dropping potential interceptions all season long. So, just dumb down to those guys. I was not impressed by anything I saw in the defense, other than taking out Julio Jones. That's it. Aaron in offense, I felt they did do enough, man. Like I said, they scored 32 points. We only lost by 1. But whatever. I'm just gonna let go. Just whatever. I'm just gonna let it go. Not trying to get upset about this game. We lost. It is what it is. We gotta move on from it. So with this loss, we're now 2 games behind the Vikings now. We're still a game up on the Lions, so we got to get back to the winning track, man, against the Colts next week. We cannot fall any more games behind the Vikings, and I sure as hell don't want to fall behind those dumbass Lions. Okay? So I know the Colts are having their up and downs, but don't sleep on the Colts, man. They can put up points when they bring their A game, and can come into Lambeau and beat us potentially. So that's it. I'm out. Peace.